Mad, this is mad. I've got that.
Going out shopping.
You're gonna buy me a coat?
I'm just wondering what you're wearing.
Bro, I wear my own coat, man. Whoa, what's wrong? You're gonna buy me a coat?
Sometimes, mate, if people are trying to hide things or wear baggy clothes, try and cover it up.
Listen.
In England, police stop a man for wearing a coat.
Are you gonna buy me a coat? You buy me a new coat right now, I'll give you this coat right now.
I'm asking what you're wearing.
You're gonna buy me a new coat?
We don't want your coat. We're asking why you're wearing it. You're not dressed.
Because I wear anything I want, man.
Exactly. He has to have a reason for wearing a jacket?
I wear anything I want. What's wrong with you?
You're not dressed for the climate, so it's very.
What do you mean the climate? Who tells me? Who tells me how to dress, man? Can you tell me how to dress?
No, it just
Can you tell me how to dress?
Newsflash. Folks wear hoodies in Los Angeles when it's 70 degrees out. Not knocking it, but I'm just saying the logic sucks.
Mate, I'm just
Nah, man, don't ever talk to
We're
me.
going to be detaining you.
Yeah, go on. Do whatever you want.
The camera is dislodged from his hand, appears to fall to the ground, and the video ends.
Hi everyone, thank you very much for all the messages and helping me spread the word as well. And guys, as I said, I'm going to keep you guys updated on everything that's been going on through the situation. And I really appreciate all the bloggers, all the stars that use the page, posted the situation and made people aware about what's going on.
Luckily, it does appear, at least physically, he's okay, providing the small update on his TikTok.
Mad, this is mad. I've got that.
going out shopping.
There is, however, more video of what transpired. You can hear the man behind the camera utter going out shopping. Then, believe it or not, he gets stopped yet again while driving after he said he was picking up a meal. The cops surrounded him and his friend.
You see what I'm talking about? You see, I'm holding my food. I'm holding my food. Why are you stopping us? This is my food. No, yeah, I'm here. No one's going nowhere. And they're searching me. What? Look at this. Look at all this. How are you?
Let's calm down.
Why are you stopping us? Sorry, mate. Why are you stopping us? No, fam. These people trying to get us, fam. You see what I'm talking about, my people?
This is the sad reality for many. The constant harassment, the stops when doing nothing wrong. Police and misconduct go hand in hand and knows no limits. It spans from one country to another.
Being stopped by the police on the Sunday in town. Two police officers came out to stop me. We're going out.
Okay, whereabouts?
None of your business. Why do I need to tell you?
I'm just asking.
Oh, well, no, we're going out.
You're going out?
Yeah, we're having a day out. It's Sunday.
Do you live in London? No, because we're just asking what you're up to in the area, that's all. We're doing proactive patrols in Hackney Borough, combating gang and knife crime, things like that. We obviously want to know that people are driving legitimately as well.
Thank you very much. No, I've run through the check the first time. It said something about North Yorkshire. Run it through again the second time. It's fine. There's no issues. It's come back registered to you the second time.
Recall a story we covered previously which featured Dawn Butler, MP for Brent Central, who was racially profiled by police. The BBC reported Butler, a black woman, tweeted, "Police had to stop associating being black and driving a nice car with crime." The Met said the stop was a mistake caused by an officer incorrectly entering the car's registration number. She told the Press Association it's obviously racial profiling. We know that the police is institutionally racist, and what we have to do is weed that out. We have to stop seeing black with crime. We have to stop associating being black and driving a nice car with crime, she said. The BMW was being driven by a male friend who was also black, and it was pulled over by two police cars. Ms. Butler said the police then admitted there had been a mistake, that it was registered to the driver, and apologized, she would add. Furthermore, the outlet found that in 2018-19, police officers in England and Wales used handcuffs just over 300,000 times. Around 16% of those people cuffed were black. This means that when we look at people who were handcuffed relative to their population in the 2011 census, black people were roughly 6 times more likely to be handcuffed than white people. However, unfortunately, more recent reporting has shown that this number has only gone up. Black people are 9 times more likely to be stopped and searched by police than white people. Official figures for England and Wales show black people were 18 times more likely to be stopped under Section 60, according to an analysis of the official figures by the Liberal Democrats. The Home Office said this high rate, coupled with the fact that the London population has a higher proportion of black, Asian, and minority ethnic people, 40%, compared with the rest of England and Wales, 10%, meant the London figures skewed the national figures for racial disproportionality.
Hey, bud, what kind of business you got here?
I have work right down the road. I just can't park on the street. I'm waiting for the homeowners
You need to go wherever you're supposed to be and park.
So if there's
get off of this street, it's not a public street.
Say what's up to Karen's husband, Ken.
Then call the police.
I appreciate you not talking to my wife like you talked to her.
If she was rude, I was rude back. You're from Texas, me as well.
You take this truck and you go to wherever you're going to be going because this is private property.
Call the police then.
You got it.
So Ken gets mad because his wife is in the wrong, and I'll spoil it for you. He's also in the wrong.
I'm sitting on the street waiting for my appointment to be ready. And these crazy people out here. Get his face in there.
Call 911, please.
Calling emergency services.
So the video cuts out here, but we have an update from the dude who was in his car.
So, people want to know what happened with Karen and her husband. Basically, I was sitting on the street, not parked in the road, not impeding traffic. I was 2 doors down from my work. Karen came around asking questions. I told her I was there for work. She started being rude, saying, oh, go get your drugs somewhere else, this and that. This was not a private development. This was a public road. Then husband came along. Y'all saw what happened there. Eventually, the police showed up. I told them while I was there. My clients actually came out and confirmed. So, lesson to be learned. Mind your effing business.
Yikes. Big yikes. So let's revisit the first vid, shall we? Hey, bud, what kind of business you got here? The man asks the TikToker, who is sitting in his vehicle and mentions he is working in the area. You go wherever you're supposed to be and park, the older man says. Get off of this street. It's not a public street. The problem I see with people like this is there is such a fear constantly because it's what they've been sold and they're drinking the Kool-Aid. The younger man again tries to explain in the video why he's there, telling the older man to call the police if he's so concerned that he should not be there. You got it, the man says, before using Siri to call 911. Then the comments rolled in. Prime example of people thinking they can control another person's behavior by intimidation, one commenter wrote. Doesn't always work, wrote Kyle. Christine added, I am an old white man and what I say goes is so tiring and old. My personal favorite is, when are we going to pass a law that will hand out citations for abusing 911? Here's the thing though. Calling 911 for any purpose other than to report a true emergency could result in criminal penalties. Each state has different punishments for 911 misuse, but in the worst cases, abuse can lead to jail time and stiff fines. For all the Karens, Chads, and Kens out there, if you ever find yourself compelled to call 911 for something that isn't a true emergency, like complaining about a rude salesperson, you should think again. Not only do non-emergency calls to 911 clog up the lines for real emergencies, but doing this comes with significant penalties. In Virginia, for example, the state's penal code calls 911 abuse a Class 1 misdemeanor, which is punishable by up to a year in jail, a $2,500 fine, or both. In fact, in Virginia, it's illegal to make false reports of emergencies or disasters by telephone to anyone, public or private, not just to 911. Many states have similar rules, like in California, calling 911 with the intent to annoy or harass an individual, such as calling 911 claiming a neighbor's house is on fire when it isn't, may lead to fines of up to $1,000, 6 months in jail, or both. To repeatedly call 911 in Cali for non-emergency reasons can lead to fines as high as $200 per call.